And think we'll be able to enjoy the outdoors today?
Tori, I think people will. If they like cloudy skies, it's not so bad out there, although we do still have a slight chance for some scattered activity throughout the day, but it'll be dwindling as we head on later on to the hours of the day. Things should be mostly dry, I'm expecting. But here right now, seeing some of that fog out there with the moisture in the air and the lowering of the clouds. You could see some patchy fog early on in the day, so kind of misty looking right now. 65 degrees, winds out of the northeast at 6 miles per hour. The humidity is sitting at 93% because we're basically in a cloud right now. Your live storm tracker is showing you northeast Kansas is actually dry, no rain on the radar, but there will be some scattered activity throughout the day today. Here's your visibility right now, down to 6 miles in Topeka and Hiawatha, 8 miles in Concordia, 10 elsewhere, and 6 in Emporia. But the rest of the day, there will be a chance for some isolated activity. Temperatures will be warming up into the low 70s, and then by the time we get to 6, 7 o'clock, that's when I expect our rain chances to really fall off and see cloudy skies continuing through the early parts of tomorrow as well. But I'll be getting into your 8-day forecast later and tell you what you can look forward to your 4th of July forecast as well. A lot drier today than it was in most parts of last night and yesterday evening. Temperatures are going to be about the same, and we're going to be seeing some of kind of that hazy mistiness out there as well. Looking at the Emporia camera brought to you by ValueNet, looks fairly misty right now. Clouds lowering throughout the afternoon, or throughout the early parts of the morning rather. Today's forecast, though, will be about the same as yesterday. 73 degrees today in Topeka, 70 in Hiawatha, 75 in Concordia, and 77 in Emporia. And here are your headlines for the rest of this weekend. Rain will be ending throughout the day today. And then tonight, a chance of some areas of fog, and that will be concerned leading into July 4th morning. For the 4th of July, looking dry so far, so that is good news. And I'll be talking about what the temperatures will be looking like throughout the rest of next week, all after the break.
This is your 13 weather forecast with Ian Cassette.
We did see some impressive rain totals, especially the farther southwest you went of Topeka. In Topeka, we saw close to about 1.5 inches of rain, and I'm thinking that will probably be about where we'll sit at, depending on what rain chances look like today. They don't look that great. HD Sky Camera brought to you by Capel Ferrell. The clouds are starting to break away a little bit. Earlier, this camera was completely in the clouds, but I think those clouds are kind of lifting up a little bit. So currently seeing some little bit of precipitation on the camera, but that is just because of the mist in the clouds. 66 degrees right now under cloudy skies, and looking northeast at 6 miles per hour. This isn't the Flint Hills Discovery Cam. Manhattan, 64 is actually in Topeka, 64-degree dew point as well. And then looking ahead to those temperatures right now, 61 degrees in Marysville, currently 62 in Concordia, 60 in Hiawatha. And you're wondering why the temperatures are kind of this gradient. There's actually a warm front separating temperatures, and that warm front is going to keep giving us our chances of rain throughout the day. But that's why we have to leave it there, that we have a chance for rain because of where the warm front is. 70 degrees right now in Salina, 66 in Manhattan, 65 degrees in Topeka. And your latest rain check after this is pretty much all said and done, we're looking pretty good. Earlier we were having some maybe a little bit of slight drought conditions throughout the area, but Emporia is the only area that's below where they should be by this year. But most areas, Topeka especially, 4.46 above where we should be at this point of the year, 1.36 in Manhattan. So we're definitely getting healthy on the rain totals. As you look at the satellite and radar off to our east, that is the system that we saw move through last night. That last wave of moisture is off to our east. You can see not a whole lot to its west, so we're only expecting a slight chance of rain throughout the day today, but that cloud coverage will stick around at least throughout the day today, and then ending sometime tomorrow early on in the day, finally breaking up. So here's what the supercast looks like. Only a slight chance of rain this morning, and then drying out throughout the day today. Maybe an occasional shower or thunderstorm, but mostly dry conditions are expected. And then the early morning hours, it's hard to tell, but you can see fog at the surface. There will be some fog in the overnight period. So if you're driving tonight or driving tomorrow morning, you have to be very safe about that, as fog will only increase as we head into tomorrow morning, especially with winds calming down and also still plenty of moisture in the air. So then as we head on into the afternoon on the 4th of July, things are going to be quiet and the clouds are going to be clearing, expecting mostly clear skies in the afternoon. No rain chance on the 4th of July, so no concern there. And then heading on into Tuesday should be dry as well in the early parts of the day. So look out for minor flooding throughout the day today, especially areas near rivers. There's scattered rain is possible under cloudy skies. That's the only concern for your roads. I don't think we're going to be seeing a whole lot of rain. Your sneeze alert index low tomorrow, or low today rather, plantain and grass sitting at 3.0, so no concern there as well. But for today's forecast, 73 degrees. Rain will be ending early on in the day. Winds will be out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then tonight, 62 degrees, areas of fog, and calm winds will allow that chance for some fog to develop in the overnight period. And your 8-day forecast looks like this. Monday, 84 degrees. We'll finally be seeing a lot more sunshine there. And then you're going to get sick of the sunshine midweek, as it's going to keep our temperatures up to the mid to upper 90s. Heat index at near 105 Wednesday and Thursday. So we may have a concern for some heat illness injuries there.